What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY, and I'm here to bring y'all the latest tea. Okay, I have updates on Karen Huger and life in prison. I have updates on Porsha's divorce, child, when it's going to happen, and will she keep the house? And, okay, some other things. So stick around for everything, okay? Y'all will not be disappointed. Hit the like button, share the video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and your notification bells are on. All right, let's get to it, child. Porsha and Giselle were over there sharing all kinds of tea about the girls and themselves. Okay, so let's talk about it. Hopefully, y'all saw episode 8. It was a banger. A lot of y'all have already taken the poll that is on my community wall about whose side you're on, okay? Do you think Porsha went too far by saying she should sleep with Charles? Or do you think that Angela just need to lighten up, okay? Look, 76% of y'all are on Angela's side, which basically means Porsha needs to get her head thumped, okay? And only 24% of you are siding with Porsha right now. Keep taking the poll. We still need more numbers to come in. But she did respond to all of this on Watch What Happens Live tonight. She actually admitted to saying it. That's number one. That's a big deal. Y'all know she was on the show. She said she didn't say anything, right? So if you watch the episode, Porsha said, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Well, on Watch What Happens Live with Andy, she did say she did it. She said the Henny got her caught up and she was out there joking. She said they all were. So she was blaming Shamia. She was blaming Britt. She said everybody was in the pool just joking and playing around, and that Angela wasn't supposed to overhear it. So that's number one. Okay, we got that out the park. How does she feel about Drew and Dennis? She is basically saying she really doesn't care if they have had a situation. She said if Drew and Dennis, her baby daddy, have gotten in bed together, so be it. She said Dennis is a cool guy. Everybody wants to be his friend. And she said that the two of them, Porsha and Dennis, are still good friends. She said that's just who he is, that when women see him, they're a magnet to Dennis. So she said she can't even blame Drew if that's what it is. But she also said that since the season has, finished filming, she noticed some things that suggested to her Dennis and Drew were trying to play on her top to get a reaction out of her and help promote her music. So she said basically the two of them just used her. Y'all can tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. Now, if y'all watched the last episode, you would have saw Drew say that Porsha needs to suck it up. Whatever she feels about her and Dennis, she needs to suck it up because Dennis is going to make enough royalties to put PJ through college. Apparently that bone that Drew said Shamia took back to Porsha. Y'all should know that. Shamia took that bone back to Porsha, and Porsha said she found it a little cringy because Drew has 4 kids of her own that she needs to put through college. So she said maybe she should worry about their college fund and not PJ's. I have to agree with her on that, okay? Tell me what y'all think in the comments about that. We're going to move on. She also said that, let me say this. She also said that Angela Oakley doesn't really like Drew like that they're not really that cool, okay? Probably, acquaintances, but not friends. So there you have it. Let's move on to the next. Now, I don't know if y'all saw Love Hotel. It came on after RHOA. Giselle is in it, and her and Ashley, and Shannon from, I think that's the OC. Anyway, they're looking for love. These a bunch of men who claim they don't watch Real Housewives, don't even own televisions, meet up with these ladies on an island. It's actually hilarious. Giselle said that the men were most intimidated by her and that she didn't connect with any of them. So if you were looking to see if Giselle made a love connection, the answer is no. Whereas it looks like Ashley's going to have her tongue down everybody's throat. Okay, so there is that. What else? Oh, Giselle had some tea. She's the one who brought the tea about Miss Karen Huger. So if you guys have been worried about Karen, whether or not she was scratching and surviving, okay, having to, put a brick in her pillowcase just in case someone wanted to come in and nibble at her bits, uh, worry no more. Okay. According to Giselle, she is running the place. Do you hear me? She said that she knows some people who she hasn't talked to Karen personally, but she knows someone who has, and that everybody is making sure that Karen gets the, what was her name? That Karen gets the Martha Stewart treatment. Okay. Martha didn't have a hard time with them ladies, child. She was showing them how to cook and all that stuff, and they made sure that her stay was nice and comfy. Apparently, that is the same thing that is going on with Karen. She is having a very nice and comfy stay. There you have it. Now, I just reported to you guys maybe 2 weeks ago that the judge said denied on everything, work release, everything too soon. They did suggest there was a possibility she could get out in November, a little earlier than, her sentence. But if she get that same judge to put that rubber stamp on denied, 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 that will happen. Anyway, no problem. If you would like to know about Mr. Ray, Ray is adjusting. He's not doing as well. Okay. He misses his Karen. And, Karen really took care of him. So he has a lot of help there, but he does miss his wife. And I can only imagine the house has to feel really, really empty and all the things, when you have someone leave, that can really bother you. It can play with your mind a little bit. So that is what is going on with Ray. If you are curious about TJ and Stacy, y'all remember at the end of the reunion, there was a cliffhanger on whether or not Stacy really paid TJ to come on and play her boyfriend. I think they call it a lavender relationship because everyone suspected that TJ wasn't that into women, period. But according to Miss Giselle, she said it's true that Stacy and Still I Rise did pay for that relationship, child. So just so y'all know, in case you're curious, okay? And Ashley and her Killing Me Softly, the Roberta Flack tribute, yeah. It was a hot mess. Giselle tried to save it by saying it was probably audio or, equipment issues. Child, it was all Ashley. We heard it. It was a mess. Moving on. Now, the ladies did play a fun game of Shag, Mary, and Unalive, right? Let's put the people up here. So this was Porsha's choices. She had Ralph Pittman, Apollo Nida, and Croy. Oh my goodness, gross. Anyway, she had to choose whether she was going to marry him, take him out of here, or shag him. She decided she would marry Ralph. With everything that we saw on the show with Ralph, Porsha wants to put herself in that situation. She said that Apollo got to go, so he'll be 6 feet under, and she would shag Croy. Croy, who likes to keep snuff in his bottom lip. Ugh. Child, it's a no. Anyway, that was her choices. Let's move on to what Giselle had to choose from. She played the same game, and Giselle's choices were Gordon Thornton, Michael Darby, and TJ. Y'all know TJ, child. I told y'all he don't even like women. So Giselle decided to take TJ on up out of here. He's gone. She would shag Michael Darby. Hopefully she would have on, some sort of protection, child, because you're going to need it. And then she would marry Gordon. Okay. I thought that was funny, but yeah, they actually had more men to choose from, but those were the most notable for me. Okay. Moving on, let's talk about what Porsha has going on with Simon. Okay, you guys. So Porsha and Simon, here's what y'all need to know. Simon is still in the detention center. Porsha did not want to talk about him or his situation. She probably received some legal paperwork, but he's not out yet, okay? However, I guess the judge and her lawyers have decided to push this divorce forward, which means that Simon will probably do it from some sort of Zoom online, even from the detention center. And Porsha said that her divorce could be finalized as soon as this coming week. Okay. So, sometime between Monday and Friday, Porsha could be a free woman. Okay. Free, 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 free. In regards to the house, which she still lives in, and she also still drives that Rolls Royce with that nice orange interior. She said that all of that will be decided coming this week as well. She has not moved out of that house, and she expects to remain in it, okay? According to the prenup agreement, baby. So yikes. I know a lot of people are waiting. We'll all be on pins and needles to find out if the law or if this divorce swings in Porsha's favor. The outcome swings in Porsha's favor. We shall see. Okay. Anyways, y'all, that is it. This is a short video. Hopefully you watched my last one. Here's the thumbnail for it. It's titled Martell as Bitter as Ever. Okay. And then I also give you an update on Sunny and some other LAMH cast. Okay. So make sure y'all check that one out. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way up out of here. Okay. Hit the like button, share the video, become a subscriber if you are not already. Follow me on all of my platforms at DYANAROZAY. I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me, and I'll check you on the next one. Bye-bye.